Welcome to episode 32 of the Close Up Podcast. I'm Drew. I'm here with Jonathan and Kuyve. The plan is to talk about Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. But first, we're going to talk about what we watched this week. Jonathan, why don't you go?
Yeah, I can start. I think, I don't think I talked about this last episode, but finally locked in on one of the biggest Indian movies of last year, Durandar, and it's a banger. Gave that a 4 out of 5. Just kind of going undercover into a terrorist cell organization. It's some sick stuff.
Is that like top 5 of last year or something crazy?
Top 8.
Okay.
It's really good. But I have a little bias with it, but yeah. Then after that, rewatched Heat. Unfortunately, did not get the star bump up. Still really good. Still really good. It got the bump up in the Michael Mann ranking. It did.
Insane.
But yeah, I mean, there's like some 3 like all-time scenes in it, and then the rest I think is just like solid.
Oh my god.
The rest I think is just solid, bro.
It's like a perfect, like every scene is perfect. Every single scene.
I don't know about perfect, but like the entire movie is solid from start to finish.
No, it's more than solid, bro.
It's solid, bro.
You know what's the best shit in that? Is when Robert De Niro and Edie or whatever they're like having that just beautiful romantic first date on top of they're like looking out at the skyline.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that ends, it cuts to Al Pacino, and he's like what, I don't know what the character's name is, but he goes down and he has to meet with this like gangster dude, and then he does like some crazy Robert De Niro shit at a table. I don't know, it's so good.
Yeah, my favorite scene is easily Val Kilmer looking up at his wife. That's just like beautiful, and just the very ending. I think that's for sure perfect, without a doubt. Like that final scene. Then I watched. I don't know how I stumbled upon this, but this anime movie called Ongaku Our Sound. Really fun stuff. Has some like strange animation, but I was really messing with it. Just about like these like punks in high school that decide to start a band, but they have like no knowledge of musical instruments. It's like, it's fun. It's fun. Give that a 4-star. Really like that. Then I watched Peeping Tom. I was really hoping I'd like this movie more, but just like that middle part kind of just, I don't know, it was dragging. It was kind of like setting up, it was trying to build, what's the main guy's character? Mark, I think, his character and everything that went on with him like psychologically, but I wasn't really feeling any of that. Still solid. Gave that a 3-star. Then I watched a Finnish movie called The Man Without a Past.
Oh, nice.
It's interesting. It's like it's from the director who made Fallen Leaves, if you've seen that, or probably have heard of it at least.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. If you've seen Fallen Leaves, you know, like the director sort of tries to make emotion come out of stoicism. Like all the characters are very like monotone whenever they're just talking and everything. And it was like the first half, like the story, I wasn't really like, it was just kind of whatever. And then the second half definitely brought it back for me. Gave that a 3-star. Then I watched Michael Mann's debut, The Jericho Mile.
His TV movie?
That's a debut, bro. That's
his
a debut.
TV movie?
Yes, that is a debut.
It's his TV movie debut.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, directorial debut.
Feature length, not debut. It's not a feature movie. It's not a feature film.
It's feature length.
It's not a feature film. It wouldn't be nominated for an Oscar. It wouldn't be allowed.
It's his debut, bro. It's his first time directing. That's how it works.
It's not a feature film, though. Thief is his directorial debut. Feature.
No, it's not. It's his feature film directorial debut, but it's not his directorial debut.
It's like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever. But yeah, I mean, this one was just like, was on a whatever streak. It was like, it has some emotion here and there, but it's still a little bit whatever. Gave that 3 stars as well. Continuing on with that "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" YouTube stuff.
Sure.
It's interesting. It's weird how I never stumbled upon these when I was younger, but definitely some interesting stuff. Then I watched From Beyond, directed by
Stuart
Gordon, director of Reanimator.
and
Edmund.
Oh, did he do Edmund as well? I did not see that,
he did.
actually. That's awesome. I've seen another movie of his called Dagon. That one's solid.
That one looks cool.
It is kind of cool, but yeah, this is fun. Like, the practical effects are like absurd, just like ridiculous how insane they are. Gave that a 3.5. Rewatched Michael Mann's sophomore film, Beef.
his directorial debut.
No, it's a sophomore, bro.
Oh, okay, no, it's not though. It's not.
This is sophomore, but yeah, it's just one of the greatest ever. Like, oh my gosh, this movie is like electric, bro. Bumped it up to a 5-star on rewatch. It's like one of the best things ever. Just when James Caan is just doing his thing, like with the safes, is just like,
oh, it's so good.
It's like unbelievable. And then just like Tangerine Dream's like synth score is like perfect.
The best thing ever. And this
is actually insane.
About the safe stuff, it's like it's all real, and like James Caan had to learn how to do that stuff, so that just makes it all the much better.
Yeah, I honestly, like, that might be like James Caan and his relationship with the safe is like the most romantic thing Michael Mann has ever done in his life. It's actually insane, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, this got bumped up to my number one Michael Mann. It's freaking awesome. Then I watched a random 2026 release called Misdirection. I was hoping it'd be kind of a little bit more entertaining. It was kind of like the worst thing, one of the worst things I've seen. It's so boring. It's basically about these two robbers that break into this house, like Frank Grillo's house, and it's kind of like a don't breathe situation, where it's like some back and forth stuff like cat and mouse chase. But yeah, there's some like horrific needle drops in this movie that just pissed me off. But yeah, I gave that a 1.5. Then I watched The Setup, directed by Robert Wise, who made Sound of Music. Really, really good. It's like, this is really, really good. It was almost got the bump up. Robert Ryan is like awesome in this. It's really cool. And then Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, which I watched today. And that wraps it up.
Let's go. All right, Kuyve.
All right. I think Blackberry. I watched Blackberry. I watched Blackberry with my dad. Just a fantastic movie. You know, I wanted to watch this again before I get into some more Matt Johnson.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's an incredible movie still. And then I watched Rocky 2. I think the best part of Rocky 2 is the first part of it, which is just the end of Rocky 1. Because I don't know, the end of Rocky 1 is one of the best endings ever.
Sure.
And then I watched Hotel, which is a weird movie by Mike Figgis. He did Megadoc,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is the strangest movie ever. Like, it has just, there's so many people, and it's like they go to this hotel, and basically what there's like people, there's like cannibalism going on at this hotel, and then just a bunch of crazy shit happens, and it's like pretty incoherent, but it's also super interesting, and it's like shot on video too. It looks pretty cool.
I have a question. Is like Mike Figgis like a well-renowned guy? Like, I really only know him for like Megadoc. You know, I've seen like some of his other movies like kind of circle around, but
yeah, I mean, Leaving Las Vegas is a pretty popular movie.
I don't know if people like overall liked him, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if they do, because like even Leaving Las Vegas isn't like the most well-liked movie in the world.
Sure.
I don't really know if he's like a guy.
Yeah.
If he's a guy.
He's a guy or not, you know.
And then I watched Downhill Racer, which is Robert Redford and Gene Hackman, and Robert Redford is a skier, downhill skier, and it's just about him like going to the Olympics and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. I mean, there's a review on Letterboxd that's like the movie is not as good as the poster, and it's like because the poster is like the best poster ever, and it's just true. It's just true. It's not nearly as good as that poster. And then I watched Rosa La Rose, File Publique. This is a
is it file or fee?
I don't know. I don't know. French, bro.
I think it's fee.
Okay, fee publique. I don't know. This is a fantastic movie from 1986. Paul Vecchiali. I don't know, but it's a very underseen movie. It has like 4.2 thousand members.
Yeah.
Beautiful movie, just so incredibly sad. It's honestly just like it's so incredible. Even like the stuff with the camera, which I really didn't expect, but it has like these beautiful long takes, going through like the city, Paris, I think it is. And yeah, it's one of the best movies ever, to be honest. I don't know.
No, it looks incredible.
And then I watched Bringing Up Baby with my mother. This is a fantastic movie. This is just the most fun you can have with a movie, really. Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn just getting up to crazy stuff. So much hijinks. They have to basically. There's a leopard, like a real life leopard, that Katharine Hepburn gets, and then she has to give it to someone. Yeah. And it kind of just gets loose a bunch of times, and they have to chase this real life leopard around. And it's like a real one because it's the freaking 30s.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see. Just so much fun. And then I rewatched Blade Runner, one of the best movies ever, one of my favorite movies ever. I don't know what else to say, really. Just, so good.
Yeah, it's a come for.
It's one of the greatest movies ever, I would say.
I don't know about all that. You might be making stuff up.
It's great.
Okay. And then I watched Mr. Lonely, Harmony Korine movie where he just gets a bunch of guys to dress up as different historical figures and run around town for 2 hours. And It's just not that fun. And then Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Fantastic. Yeah.
Nice. All right. I started out, I think I also watched Blackberry. I think I watched Blackberry. That's where I left off. Really great movie. This is my 4th time seeing this movie.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I saw it twice in theaters when it came out, and I've seen it twice now at home, and it's so much fun. It's so funny. It's so well shot and well acted. Glenn Howerton is like so insanely good in the movie. It's like ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. It's really a great movie. And then after that, I watched The Muppet Show with Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is fun. It's a lot of fun. Seth Rogen is just there, Maya Rudolph is there.
Wait. I actually had a question on this. Are they continuing this to like make into like a rebrand of the show, or is this like a one-off thing?
No, I think if this does well, which it is, they're gonna like continue the show. I think that's
okay, interesting.
Yeah. So it's just like a little special, but it's so much fun. Sabrina Carpenter's dancing around with little Muppet chickens, singing Man-Child. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. The Rizzo the Rat part is the worst part about it, but it's fine. And then I rewatched Fargo, little Coen movie. I recently rewatched The Big Lebowski, and I liked it a lot more. So figured I'd check out Fargo. Movie I was kind of mixed on, but still ultimately liked first watch. But this movie, it got a full star bump.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah. Full star bump. I think this movie's really great. It's really funny. Kind of one of those movies where I really can't pick my favorite performance. I would say like maybe Steve Buscemi or like William H. Macy, but they're all so good,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Frances McDormand's really good, and it's like, I don't know, the way they spoke, because they have this like deep Minnesotan accent.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it the first time. I was like, these characters sound like weird, I was like, where, they had like, I don't know, man. And then I just didn't like fully get it. And then on rewatch, I get why this movie is like so well regarded.
Yeah, I think I need to give it a rewatch as well, because like I was kind of on the same part with you. It's kind of on the lower end of a 3.5 for me.
I think it's the 30th anniversary because it's playing in one of my rep theaters. So I think.
Oh, interesting.
Is that right? 30th anniversary?
I have no idea.
Let me pull it up.
I don't know. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Look at me. Yeah, no, great movie. I like how Frances McDormand, like, she's pregnant in the movie, and like you can barely tell because she's always like so bundled up and cozy because it's so cold outside.
Yeah.
Buscemi's just like this little rat,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a great movie. And then I watched Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie twice, same day, back-to-back showings, and it was the most fun ever. It was so awesome. Yeah, we'll talk about it. It's the best movie ever. The next day I watched Dial M for Murder, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. Really, really good, clever. Not my favorite Hitchcock, but it's still really great. I don't know.
This could go to my number 2 on a rewatch, but I'd have to rewatch Your Window as well.
That's kind of crazy. It's like, I don't know.
So like, good.
Vertigo, Psycho, Rear Window, that's like an upper echelon. And this movie's just like, oh yeah, this is just like a really great movie.
Bros,
it's my favorite.
You throw a sneak into
that's
the
upper
echelon.
Yeah, I haven't seen Vertigo even though.
Vertigo's the best, bro. You gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
Jonathan's got to stop this gimmick. And then the same day I watched a little-known movie called Silence, Martin Scorsese movie. And I had this like beautiful experience with this movie. I like an hour in, I like had to pause it, and I couldn't even believe what I was watching. Like genuinely just like so transfixed on the screen, and just like the way the movie deals with like faith and like religion, and it's just so good. And Adam Driver's great. Andrew Garfield's like perfect. Liam Neeson's so good when he's on screen. It's just, it's one of the best movies ever. It's one of those movies. I talk about some movies that I just like love, that I think I love them because of just like how insane and crazy they are, and like how big they swing, And I think this is one of those movies. Like this movie, I think could go horribly wrong, Mm-hmm. But it's like it's made by Martin Scorsese, and he's at the top of his game,
Right.
So like this is like his passion project, and you can tell,
Mm-hmm.
It's so perfect and well crafted, and I don't know, man, it's just so good. There's so many moments that like genuinely like I lost my breath because I was like I didn't even know what to say. Yeah. And then following that up, I watched Death of a Unicorn.
Oh my god,
2025 picture. This one's horrible. I had to come down from the silent high a little bit. I wanted to just I turned on HBO Max and just like threw something on, and then I got like 30 minutes into it. I was like, well, I guess I'm just watching this now. I wasn't even like, I don't know. I was just like staring at my screen. I wasn't like intently watching even. I was just like, this is just like happening in front of me. Yeah. I don't know. It's horrible though. Paul Rudd is really bad in the movie, like really bad. Jenna Ortega's fine. Will Poulter's annoying. Anthony Carrigan's fine. I don't know. It's just like so dumb and annoying. And
is Will Poulter annoying because that's his character, or you think he's annoying beyond that?
No, it's because of his character. I don't have any beef with Will Poulter. Not like Miles Teller or anything like that.
Yeah,
he's all right. And yeah, that's what I watched this week. So
okay.
We'll move on to the main entree, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. We want to talk about our relationship with Matt Johnson and the web series and show before we get into the movie.
I mean, yeah, I saw the Dirties first, I think.
Yeah, same. I did.
And I really love that, and I really love the style and kind of the mode he was working in. It's super interesting to me. And then there is a film festival near me, so that was playing, so I knew that was playing, so I watched the web series in preparation for that. So that must have been like 4 months ago or so.
Yeah,
I watched the web series and the TV series.
Yeah. For me, with Matt Johnson, I think I saw Blackberry first, and while he was good in the movie, I was never like, looking to Matt Johnson, because like that movie is mostly Glenn Howerton and Jay Baruchel.
Yeah,
and I was kind of fixed on them, and then like I came to know him later when I watched The Dirties, and I was like, oh, this guy's sick. And then you guys told me about the show, and that's when I watched. I didn't even realize there was a web series. I kind of just watched this show, and then I started watching the web series later on. Like just a couple days ago, I started. I haven't finished that, so I'm excited to finish it now. But yeah, I mean, Matt Johnson slowly climbing my ranks, like as an actor, but more as a director. Like they're just like there's a vision with them that it's like you don't see with anyone else, specifically like with his type of films. I don't know. He just knows what he wants to do.
Right.
Yeah. I watched Blackberry first because I was such a big fan of It's Always Sunny. And so I was like, oh, a new movie with Glenn Howerton, he's like only It's Always Sunny, And so it's also around the same time as Fool's Paradise. I remember I was thinking I was going to do like a double feature. So I was like, oh, doing it. It's Always Sunny double feature. And Blackberry is a whole lot better than Fool's Paradise, But yeah, I was really kind of blown away with Blackberry, and I asked my friend, I was like, "Hey, do you want to go watch this movie with me?" Because I know he was a fan of It's Always Sunny too. So, I kind of found out about that way, and just like being like, "Oh, this like guy that plays Doug is the director. That's interesting." And then I watched The Dirties, and then I watched Nirvana the band, the show, and then the web series, and then now we're here. It was my most anticipated movie of the year,
Yes.
all year.
Yes.
So
yeah, I mean, it wasn't up there, but like, as it got closer and I was watching more of the show, I'm all like, oh, I just need to see what's going on in this movie, man. And it's like, I'm just like, I was like in, like Kuyve, I ended up missing the film festival, and Kuyve was talking about how it's like, this might be like the only screenings, like only at film festivals. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed this shit. So I was like, I was scared that like this thing was never going to come out. Like,
well,
widespread.
I saw it in September twice back to back, just because it was so good that I had to go again. It was playing. There was 2 showings at the film festival. I went to both of them. And yeah, obviously, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I don't know, go watch the movie and then come back to us. But obviously, there's a joke in the movie about that. How this is like
it's literally the quote of my review.
Yeah. Copyright nightmare, and it might thank your lucky stars if you're here. So
yeah, this might be the only screening. So
so when I saw that and like early screening and stuff like that, the crowd like erupted with laughter because it's just so perfect. Honestly, I thought it might have been true too, and then until Neon picked it up, I guess.
Yeah, speaking of like crowd erupted laughter, I don't think there was like a second of this movie that went by where not at least one person was laughing throughout this entire thing. At least one person. It's just like, it's so freaking fun. Like this might not only be like the funniest movie of the decade. This just might be one of the best comedies I've ever seen.
100%
in my life. Like, I'm not a guy who grew up on comedies or was a big fan, but like, and when I go back, I'm watching stuff like Step Brothers and things like that. They're not like making me laugh like that much, but like Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, it's like just like that whole franchise. It's just something else. It feels so catered to me, yet it's like catered to a ton of people.
Yeah. I don't know. It's super interesting that like Matt Johnson took Blackberry to fund this in like season 3. He was like, I need Blackberry to do well so I can like do.
There's gonna be a season 3.
Yeah, they say if this movie does well, which it's doing really well, they're gonna do season 3.
Oh, that's big news for me because I was like at the that's big news. That's big news for me. I'm happy, but like I was just wondering. We'll get to it later. I was like watching the end. I was like, "There's got to be something more," you know?
Yeah, no, they said that more is to come.
That's insane.
Very hyped for that.
I need that thing to be running as long as it's sunny, bro.
Yeah. No, I remember when it first got showed at South by, like rave reviews, like really incredible reviews, like from people that have never even seen the show. They're like, this is truly magical and special. And, it's like, after that, I started watching the show, I was like, well, I have to see what the show is about. And so I did.
Yeah.
And ever since that moment, I've just been like, been waiting and anticipating this movie, and it fully delivered, I think.
Yeah.
100%.
Like Jonathan was saying, it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Probably the funniest movie I've ever seen in a theater. I can't think of another one.
And it might be like the most like physical I've gotten during a movie in terms of, like moving around my seat, like putting my hands on my heads and just like, shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, there are like moments where I had to like jump back in my seat. I was like, what am I watching?
Jonathan, you've only seen it one time, but Drew,
I've only seen it.
Yeah, Drew, the first watch and like the second and third watches, they're very different because
they are different.
Some of the first watch is, it's like some of the shit they're doing is just so crazy that you're like your jaw is just dropped the whole movie, and you're like, what is happening? How is this possible?
Yeah.
And then like the second watch is kind of just like pure enjoyment, just pure enjoyment, because you just know you don't have to worry about that stuff. And then I don't know.
Yeah, like I didn't hear about like anything. Like I tried to stay away from everything. I mean, I heard a little bit here and there. I like from some people I've heard like CN Tower, but I didn't know the context. And I watched this movie. I'm like, what is going on, bro? What am I watching?
It's crazy.
It's actually so
and the fact
insane.
that it's like a smaller indie movie, it's like all real, like they just actually did that, which is insane.
Yeah, and like the way that Matt Johnson works, where it's like he just goes outside and does this stuff, and like how the show operates as well. So you just know it's like real, and it's so incredible.
I heard Matt Johnson speak in an interview, just being like, how I know to stay original is to like break the rules a little bit, because it's like I like to know you've like done something no one else has done is to like that by breaking the law, literally, like pushing the boundaries like legally, which like the whole marketing of this movie, for one, I don't even know how you market this movie, because like
I don't.
It's called Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Crazy title,
Yeah.
But it's like you really don't have to have seen anything to watch the movie. Like you don't have to have a relationship.
Yeah, you don't.
It definitely helps, but
it helps a lot. I feel like because you have that emotional connection as to these two characters and the journey they've been through. But like, we had a friend who didn't watch like anything, and he still came out of that movie liking it a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a movie I feel like I can show anybody, and it's like it just works as like a friend movie, and it just works as a comedy. So like you're gonna appreciate it more when you like know the characters, but
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, and just like I was saying, the marketing is just so insane, because like all it is basically just being like, hey, it was kind of like hell to get this made like legally, and like we don't know if this is ever going to get shown, and then just like all the buzz around it.
Yeah, it's like go see it while you can type thing.
Yeah. Literally.
Did you guys see that one?
Know how you market this?
Yeah, that one interview that Matt Johnson did, and he was talking about how Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie is kind of like a PG heated rivalry. It's like
that's just a ridiculous interview from him.
That's hilarious. He's all like, it's like something you can watch with the parents, but still have that homosexual thrill. It's like so funny.
He's just a master at bullshitting. He's so good at it. So yeah,
he is. That's freaking awesome.
It's just it's so funny, bro. Like it's like the bit per minute in this movie is just like it's nonstop.
It's off the chart.
Like I just want to just jump in and just talk about all these jokes that they dropped. Like we can start off from the beginning. I mean, they're like trying to do this like Skydome plan where they're gonna go to the CN Tower and they're gonna skydive off it into the Skydome so they could advertise that they're gonna play at the Rivoli.
Yeah.
And I just love that one bit. I love the one bit where they're all like, "We're gonna skydive in. They might think we're terrorists or something. So let's hold up the peace signs."
and then the blind people. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, the blind people. Yeah, they were like, skydived. He's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But unless they're blind people.
Yeah.
And then we fall into the same trap.
No, it's so good.
It's so freaking funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, the show is so insanely simple that it's just like you take the simple plot of just every episode is basically, with a few exceptions here and there, but it is Matt Johnson on the drawing board being like, the plan is blah, blah, blah to get to play at the Rivoli. That's their only thing they care about.
Right. Yeah,
like you're taking that core concept and just stretching it out into like a best of compilation, you know?
Yeah. And the funniest part of it all is like you don't even know what Nirvana the band does. They kind of have like these little snippets and you don't even know what their like whole act is. It's like, what did they even do at a show? It's like it's so hilarious because like I love that scene at the beginning. I think it's from the web series where they do the intro.
Yeah,
it's like he's like doing the intro. I think that's awesome. But
it's from like the first or second episode of the web.
It's from the first episode. I remember.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
First episode. I like how they utilize old footage.
Yeah,
I'm very interested in this movie.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how if that was planned or I don't know if it was planned at all. But
no, there's no way you plan that. Like, there's literally no way.
That'd be awesome if it was planned.
What I heard in I think I heard this in an interview, but they just have so much footage, just an incredible amount of footage, even like just not stuff that's online.
So, they must have just been like recording 24/7, following these guys around.
They were just recording so much that they have so much, and then their editors like kind of just comb through so much footage that they found things that they could like splice together and like use in a way where it makes sense. And like they make this shit up as they go. Like
almost
some of it.
Yeah, some of it, 100%.
So they can kind of like see that if they have something that they have in like the old footage, they can like find a way to splice that in and then make it like make sense, and then it all works out in the end somehow. I don't know. It's a crazy like editing feat, to be honest.
I like the use of the different cameras as well. I think it's so unique and just a simplistic way to really just go nostalgic with it. Yeah, just use an older camera. You know?
Right. Well, after the skydive plan, or they draw on the board, they go to the CN Tower.
Yeah, they go to the CN Tower, and they have the. Oh no! Before that, they go to the Canadian Tire.
Right, they go to Canadian. Yes.
Go to Canadian Tire. They get in. They start talking with this employee. They're like, "Yeah, we're trying to use these things to like cut harnesses and things like that." And he's like, "Man, I'm a libertarian. You can do what you want."
It's so good.
It's so funny.
It's one of the funniest jokes in the movie.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. And then they take it, and oh my gosh, and the security gate at the CN Tower. It's like
this is an incredible part to me. It's like, because it's like, how do they have these pliers, but they don't get stopped? Yeah, it's like I feel like this is like a weird like, I feel like in America, they're getting stopped.
100%.
But it's like
it's not allowed to go through with those.
100%. Yeah, no, it would never go through.
Yeah,
but it's like Canada. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I went to CN Tower. I mean, obviously, I wasn't carrying a pair of pliers around where they would stop me, but
yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's just. I feel like that's like a uniquely Canadian thing that would only happen here is that they would actually let them through with the pair of
with the
tires.
goofy ass excuse like I
And,
need them
yeah,
for my pants.
exactly. Horrible excuse.
It's so funny.
It's like, yeah, I use them to cut my pants.
Yeah.
That part is so good too, because you can see Matt Johnson, like his gears
Like,
turning in the
thinking,
moment.
Yeah.
And then he bakes up this horrible
he's
excuse.
like, I don't even need it. I just use it for my pants.
And then they still let him through.
They let him through.
So
they like
crazy.
double check. They had to triple check with like the command center that you can let him through. Use it for
Yeah,
his
they're like
pants.
talking on the guy. Yeah, and it's like, well, what does he need him for? He's like his pants or something like that. And they like let him.
He's like, go for it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is Matt Johnson's like, oh, like he walks through and he's like, oh, it's my clippers, and then he's like, he immediately says, I don't need it. Like he just
it's like, why do you need those? Why do you need those?
Yeah. I don't need it. Like immediately looks so guilty. It's so funny.
That's hilarious. They go up and like, this is where it was like, I was just like, my hands were on my head this entire time. Or like they go up the thing and they're just up there, they're talking. You see them through the security cabs and you just see them cut the wires, and it's like, what is going on? What am I watching?
Well, it's so goofy too, because you have their harnesses, like the parachute on the back, where you could just see like through the jacket earlier, and it's so like funny, like just and like even in their like jumpsuit, you can see it just like protruding out a little bit.
Yeah, it's so funny how it's like they literally have like a hunchback or whatever, and like the security didn't even stop them. Even the Canadian Tire guys was like, "Oh, yo, what you got on your back? Are you trying to shoplift or something?" And it's like the security at the CN Tower, they're like, they must be deformed or something, bro.
Well, it's funny. They have like multiple layers of clothing on. They have like their regular T-shirt, like button up. They have their blazer and the parachute.
The funniest
are they in like jumpsuits as well?
They're in jumpsuits. This is the one part I don't get, because like they cut it off and then it's like hilarious. It's like the Matt throws Jay off and then they jump for it. I was like, aren't there like parachutes like inside like 3 layers of clothing?
It just rips through it. There's a scene later in the movie where you can see Matt's blazer.
I see.
Oh, right.
I remember that.
Yeah, it just completely rips through everything.
Well, I just want to cut away to one thing right here. I was like, I didn't know if this was like there was like a dude sneaking something in, or he's like Nirvana the band, they showed the movie fan, but he was like, I saw this dude come in, he was wearing a blazer, like he was wearing a hoodie and a blazer, and he literally had a hunchback, like he had a backpack underneath. And I was like, is this thing in a trailer or something and he's pulling up like this or what?
Oh, like a guy at your movie theater.
Yeah. When I was leaving, he was coming in like that.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
I was like,
insane. Well, I think it's interesting how they filmed that scene too, because it's like they're like the leader or like the guy who goes through the process of taking all the people up. He has like a GoPro on his head.
Yeah,
so like he's in on the thing, and then
he has to,
Yeah, he has to be. Or
you can't just see them cutting the cables.
No, it's like you because you can't see them cutting the tables, and you can't have someone in the security room recording security cams.
Right, exactly. And then they have the security cam footage, which is how you see like the cutting, which is it's like adds to the layer of the joke. It's hilarious.
And they throw him off. So like this is where I was confused. Did they actually like jump off the CN Tower and skydive?
I don't even know. Yeah, like,
because the scene where he throws Jay off and they're both jumping like that one shot, it didn't look real to me.
No, they've said that like everything in the movie is real. Like they did jump off.
Okay, maybe it's just that scene didn't look like proper. Or
they said what you're seeing is 95% real.
Yeah,
which is insane. But like maybe they skydove out of a plane.
Maybe.
And then like, they had the footage of them standing on the CN Tower, and then they just went off a plane. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like the footage of them being on top of the CN Tower and cutting the harnesses is probably
because
real.
You'd have to also get close to the CN Tower, unless they like edited it where the CN Tower is just there,
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they just jump, or fucking Jay gets pushed off.
Yeah. And then the audio cuts, and it's just like this choppy audio.
So funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
I don't know how intentional that was, but it's so funny. They're just like falling, and you're screaming. It just like cuts out.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And like at the end of it, they didn't even make it because the Skydome closed.
Yes.
It's the bad weather. So they literally jumped up, land on the roof, and they're just chilling. It's like, we didn't make it.
Yeah, it's so good.
They had to get the firefighters to get them off.
And I love the use of like the long lenses. It like in Blackberry, even in Blackberry, and like in this movie too. It's like these really long shots of them like super small, like when they're on top of the Skydome.
Yeah.
And like, but you can hear the audio like perfectly fine. Like if they were right there, it's so it's great filmmaking.
Yeah.
When they land on top of the Skydome, I like got so nervous because they land so close to the edge. They like fall, and they're like just like a couple feet away from the edge. I'm like, holy bro, that's insane.
They're also so high up.
Yeah.
Like, you see the buildings in the background, they're like so high up too.
Yeah.
I was like laughing during that scene because like Matt Johnson, he like face planted when he landed. It was like hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, and then you could hear like Jay, he's like screaming because it sounded like he hurt his leg or something.
Yeah.
Oh
like, my God. You shoved me off. I thought I was gonna die. I wonder how much of that is real and how much is him in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just like how they like tie everything in. I was like, there's like the scene when right after that they're like walking home, and they pass the Rivoli again, and they ask for the time, and it's like a lot of things line up there, and you're all like, oh, when is this going to be used later on? It's like it feels like you're going to use it.
Everything is a setup in this movie. Every single thing, and that's just like one of the best parts of this movie.
Exactly. Everything has a purpose here.
Everything's tied up in a little bow at the end, and it's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
You get the time and everything, and then they go home.
They go home. You get the gun part.
Yeah, the gun part. Oh
my God.
And then there's like there's a little like bit there where it's like Jay's like kind of reflecting on his life, just looking throughout the room, like messy as room rats everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, what am I doing right now? And then Matt's like, just all right, another plan fails. We'll just work on the next one.
Yeah.
So then he's locked in. He's watching Back to the Future, and he devises the time machine plan.
Well, and at the same time, Jay is trying to book a show for himself.
In
Ottawa.
In Ottawa. A solo show.
Well, I like how it's not even a show; it's just an open mic.
It's an open mic.
Be there.
They could have done this 17 years ago, like so many times.
Yeah, it's so funny. He's just like, so I have a show booked, right? And they're like, I guess so. I don't know, man. Just show up. Yeah, that's really so good.
Funny. Yeah, like I'm booked, right? I'm booked, and he's like, yeah, sure, bro, you're booked. And he has like the biggest smile on his face, like ready to go.
And then he sneaks downstairs in the night, and then goes to the RV. Yeah.
Well, Matt originally, like, he was watching Back to the Future and was like, oh, this is the next plan, is to fake that we're from the future, and the only way that we can, like, get back is to play a show at the Rivoli.
Yeah, Life and Death situation. It's like, you let me play at the Rivoli, you'll fix the mistakes I made in the future.
Yeah, without even, like, knowing that it's going to be, like, actually working, these just
and it somehow he has like all the equipment to make it look exactly like Back to the Future. I'm like, he opens a fridge, I see the flux capacitor, I'm like, where does this come from? How does it look like?
It's so funny.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course he spills the orbits on the
and there's like a fire, and it's like just like straight 30 like seconds of him just patting the fire, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, and then he just
like talk about the orbits, which is a major part of this movie. It's just like this like drink that's discontinued from like 1999 that they love.
Yeah,
and like it's kind of what sparks the plot, you know.
I've never even seen these.
I've never heard of it.
Completely honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's before our time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it is. But then it's like he fails with he like messes up that, like burns it with the orbits or whatever, and then he's all like, "Alright, I'm hitting the sack or whatever. We'll work on it tomorrow." And he like sleeps in the RV, and then Jay sneaks into the RV to use it as his ride to Ottawa.
Yeah, the chain of events is so perfect. It's like just like this movie is perfectly plotted, where it's like this happens, and then he just happens to be in the back of the thing sleeping, and he gives up, and then he has to drive this way.
It's so convenient.
It's so convenient and movie-like, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him with this big ass map that he like put the Sharpie on.
Yeah, Ottawa.
He circled Ottawa, and it's just a huge red circle.
Does that just circle the entire city? Does he know where in Ottawa he's going?
Yeah.
And then he's driving. Matt wakes up, and then it's like we're doing the time machine plan or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they start driving.
So like, Matt is like, what? Like, am I being kidnapped right now? Like,
he has like this whole like.
He's like terrified, and then Jay has to like make up an excuse for driving away in the RV in like early in the morning. So then he like remembers, and there's like number one callback, and it's like, time machine plan. Yeah. And then he goes up to 88 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. Well, he's like, Matt's like, "Oh, we're going to the Rivoli, right?" And he's like, "That's why you're driving so fast?"
Yeah.
It's
and then they hit 88, and then they go back to 2008.
Yeah.
Crash
this
the
whole
RV.
movie is just like a giant Back to the Future ripoff, you know? It's like
it is.
Purely playing homage to Back to the Future. It's like not shy about it whatsoever. It's like on the poster and everything, you know? That's why, like, I heard Matt Johnson like talk about this, like copyright and legality. It's like, because like they don't own the rights to the Back to the Future or anything like that, but like how they like said they got around it was if it is ingrained in the like the narrative of the story where you can like build a case around it, it's like fine.
Then it would be viable under
never heard of
fair use.
Yeah.
And then that's what like even like the score is like Back to the Future and like
but it's like
John Williams-y.
That's Jim McCarrol.
Yeah, but it's Jay. It's Jay doing it, and that's like, the same thing as what Drew was saying earlier.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So they go back to 2008. They like crash. Because they go and they see a bus in front of them.
Yeah, a streetcar.
This is like the funniest 30 seconds of any movie ever. They go out and they see. And they pick up the newspaper, and it's fucking Bill Cosby on it. And they're like, "What the hell?" And they only focus on. They're like, "What the hell? Someone else got a show at the Rivoli." Top it says Adele plays the
Rivoli. Oh, and it's like it's so funny that they crash into a newspaper stand of everything, and they don't see the date on there.
Yeah.
And then then Jay sees the theater across.
Well, no, the bus.
The bus. Yeah, the bus.
They don't know they're in 2008. So like Jay's still trying to go to Ottawa. He's trying to get rid of Matt at this point. Still.
Yeah, he's trying to be like, Matt, why don't you clean this up and I'll go in the van. Yeah, but then the bus goes by and they're playing "Let's Get It Started," the original version. Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, and then on the back of the bus is just a picture of Jared from Subway. It's so funny. Yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then they go into a movie theater because Jay's like, "Let's go watch a movie." It's like, and he's like obviously plotting that it's dark inside. He can ditch him and get away. So then they go in. They're watching The Hangover,
Hancock, Hangover, and Hellboy.
Yeah.
Well, Hellboy 2, I think.
They're so like obviously a big part of the show is like they love movies, but they love movies from a certain era, they are like 90s to 70s is like the sweet spot of like the greatest things ever, you know. Anything past that, they're just like completely clueless about. It's like they don't even know that what The Hangover is, and the fact that it's like, why would it be playing in 2025, you know? Yeah. What kind of showing would be Hancock and The Hangover? It's just so funny.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and before they even get into the theater and whatever, they ask the cameraman to switch them out because they're gonna look like they're from the Matrix with their new high-tech tech. Or no. This is after, right? This is after. They didn't realize they're in 2008 yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they go into the theater, and then Jay ditches him because he's gonna go to the washroom, but he's going to RB. And then Matt figures out that he's in 2008 because everyone's hysterically laughing at hangover jokes.
Yeah, everyone's saying the F slur at Hangover. It's just so funny that that's what tips him off out of everything.
Yes.
It's that.
Not a newspaper.
Oh my gosh.
Not Bill Cosby being on a newspaper.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. And then he runs out, tells Jay we're in 2008. Jay and then he tries after that, he's like, I'll prove it to you. And then he puts in 9/11 as the new date.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll just put a random date in. And he's
I wonder if he was like doing that to like think that he could like stop it or something, like Mark Wahlberg.
No, I think he did. I think that's the bit.
I think that's the bit, yeah.
They think they're gonna be the heroes and stop 9/11 in Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto.
I mean, they could get to New York pretty fast.
Well, I guess they could make a phone call, you know.
Yeah. But it doesn't work. And then
because of orbits.
Yeah, and Jay gets out. He's like, I don't believe you. What's going on? I gotta head out. And then Jay looks around and he sees the Dark Knight poster and billboard for GTA 4. And he's like, oh shit. Dude, how do you think they filmed that? Is that like, you think that's old footage?
No, that's just CG.
That's just that part's CG?
Yeah, that's VFX.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how they got that.
Well, you know what's a great bit that we missed? Is like one of the funniest things that Matt says in the whole movie is when right after they crash, then he gets out and he looks at these guys walking by and he's like, it could have been a lot worse. And there's a car in the side of the building. And then he's like, oh, great visual joke.
He's like pestering Jay to like look. He's like, you're missing out on a great visual gag here.
Well, I think I've seen like interviews too. They love that car in Toronto, and they've seen it 1,000 times. So Jay probably just like, I don't care, dude. Like, come on, we gotta get going here.
Yeah.
No, I love the bit where Jay's like trying to hitchhike, and then he goes up to like the homeless guys, and he's like, "What year is it?" They're like 2008, and he starts running away.
Yeah,
and then he looks around, and there's even a billboard that just says
iPhone. Welcome 2008.
Yeah.
Did you guys spot the Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder in the corner?
No, I didn't.
No, I did not.
There's on the other side of the iPhone, like the iPhone is here. On the other side is just a picture of Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
It's
so
awesome.
That's great. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say is like they obviously like figure out that it worked, you know, somehow, some way because of the orbits or whatever. I think it's really interesting how like they just decided to do like a time travel Back to the Future thing, because like when I was thinking like, because he pulls out the little whiteboard, you know, and he's like, oh
yeah, that's so funny when he pulls the whiteboard out in the art.
Like, how do we get to the Rivoli? Whatever. No, but I was thinking it's like it's literally like he is like Doc Brown, you know, like that's what he's playing, and it's like it's literally the 1-to-1 scene of him like drawing the parallel universe, and it's like it's so interesting because that's just like part of Matt's character in general, you know, so it works so well,
right?
That it's like a 1-to-1.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, the Ashton Kutcher line is so funny.
Yeah, butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect.
But I think this is where like things start rolling because they devise a plan to get orbits because that was their last model. They have to get some from their previous, like their past selves, because they have a whole case of them. So
just their apartment. They just want to get it from their apartment. They don't even know
get to the
that they're,
apartment.
like,
So they go there to sneak, and that's where they interact. Like they kind of spot their old selves.
Yeah, they spot them doing the flyer plan, which is in one of the
web
episodes.
series.
Yeah,
it's in the web
I don't
series.
remember which one, but
I think it's like it's 2 or 3. It's the Buzz episode.
Okay, yeah,
trying to create buzz,
and
yeah, they do it. That part's funny because it's like just Nirvana the band, but it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say the Rivoli or anything like that. No information.
It's so funny that Matt Johnson's like, the flyer plan, of course, we should do this again.
It's genius.
It's so smart.
Yeah. I don't know why this didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
But then they see themselves coming to the end, and I think it's funny because it's like they get they disguise themselves as each other, like they just switch blazers or something, and Jay takes the hat, and they're like, "Oh, that guy looks like me." He's like,
"Yeah, this is like some incredible use of the archive footage."
Yeah, it really is.
Where it's like so perfect in like a weird way that you're like, "How does this happen? How did they do this?"
Yeah.
Where it's like, "Hey, that guy looks like me." It's like they almost planned that 17 years ago that they were gonna know to have that ready for this movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also such a funny bit because they both say that guy looks like me. It's like, no, that guy looks like me, but they never like investigate further. They both say it, and they're just like, well, I guess we'll move on with our day.
Well, and it's so fantastic when they're just hiding, like with their other, like the hats are switched and the blazers are switched,
and they're like covering their face.
Yeah, they're just walking by, and then they're over there. So like, that must be like some sort of VFX shot too.
I don't even know how they even got like footage of the cameraman, Jared. You know, they're like, oh, there's a little young Jared.
They got Jared.
Yeah.
But do we know that's how Jared looks like? Like,
well, Jared, to me, when I watch it, Jared, like, because he also showed, or I think he's also in the movie. It shows what he looks like in the movie at this time.
So.
And he looks kind of like the same. It's just he doesn't have any gray hair.
Yeah. So maybe they just.
So they could have edited him in, like, kind of just doing that. So, but it's like, it's awesome. And then they sneak into the apartment. They see the orbits. The case is empty. They're like trying to look around, and they hear the 2008 selves pull up. So then they have to. They
hide in the closet.
They hide in a closet. Yeah. And that part's so funny.
Fantastic bit here.
He's like, that one's funny because what was the thing? He was like, they were saying it's like something cream corn. He's like,
yeah. Well, they're just doing their stupid little acting thing,
their skits thing,
and then it's like
7 hours.
Yeah, it's just like
it's like so
11
funny
PM
because it's like something. It's like they're doing something with cream corn, and then it's like fast forward like another like 3-4 hours, like still doing the cream corn bit, and then it's like they go to 11 p.m. or something like that, and they're doing like something different. And then
they're doing the We Shop Wednesday from the show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then they go to 2 a.m. and they're back to the cream corn.
It's so good. It's so good.
And then Matt's asleep, and then they wake up and they're about to head out, and they see 2008 Matt's snoozing on the couch. You think that's like archive footage, or do you think they use like a guy that kind of looks like Matt just to be on the sofa?
I think it's a mix of both. I think it's a mix of Matt like putting on makeup and kind of like doing stuff, and then just like, you know, like the archive footage. I really don't even know. That's like just my best guess. Like, you know.
Well, isn't there that thing where Matt was like, we look so bad in the we can't even do it. We can't even cover it up because we just look so different.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how they did that, honestly.
No, I don't.
But yeah, that's awesome. And then, well,
he notices Jay, you know.
Yeah.
But he doesn't notice Matt, which is so funny because they're standing right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, does he not? He just assumes that it's Jay because it's just another person up in the house.
And then like Matt's still like whispering. He's like, "I'll go look upstairs." And I'm like, "You don't hear that, but you hear Jay."
Yeah.
And
then he goes on the piano and he's like, "Oh, play something new," and he plays a song. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
yeah. And then Matt goes upstairs to get the orbits, and Jay wakes up. He goes, "I'm just a premonition of your dream," or whatever.
And then the way Jay wakes up too is kind of like a jump scare too. It's like
it is.
Jumps out like he's like he was like from the exorcism or something.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, I'm just Jay in your dreams to give you this melody.
Yeah.
And then he goes down, and then it was like they're about to head out, and then Jay comes down and Matt needs to talk, and then he doesn't even notice Matt snoring on the couch for some reason. And then it's kind of like a heartwarming thing. Like he's like talking about how his his grandmother that passed away?
Yeah.
Jay was talking about. And then Jay was like, it sucks to get old.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt's like, you don't feel like you're getting old when you have a best friend along the way or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he's all like, I'm going to go take a shower. And Matt's like, okay, I'll head out. And then it was like, obviously present Jay, like kind of was heartfelt by that message. And he decides to come clean. I was trying to escape from you.
Well, it's so funny that they're doing it inside of the apartment where Matt is. But just walk outside, which it works for the movie, but it's just like, it's so funny that they're just like standing there like whispering, and Matt Johnson's just like, I'm not mad, and he just like gets his fist up.
It's
so good.
Oh, that was awesome. And he's all like, you want to go solo? You think you'd be so successful without me? And then he just like hops on the bed on the other mat and erases the plan that's on the whiteboard and say, don't play at the Rivoli.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the RV and do the thing, and they're going back to present. And then it's like they go back to the present. It kind of crashes, blacks out, and you wake up in Matt's perspective for this first bit, and he does this thing where it's like, I hit my ass. I
heard Matt Johnson say that he actually like fell and hit his ass right there. Like that's all real.
And it hurt like so bad.
Oh yeah, that has to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was funny. And then he goes back to the house, and and then he sees the drum kid, which is kind of like a bit from the little bit earlier. He's like, if we change some stuff, it's like, I could be a drummer.
Exactly.
And he becomes a drummer, and he's like playing it, and he's actually playing it.
Well, he like looks around. He's like, "Good joke, Jay. Like good one,
good joke, bro."
Yeah.
No.
And then he yells for Jay,
and
then his like bandmates come down the stairs.
Yeah, 3 random guys he'd never seen before in his life.
Never seen.
Which is so funny because like he just thinks they're like paid actors. And then one of my favorite bits of the whole movie is Matt Johnson is like, "Oh, very cute, Jay. This is like the trifecta of Matt Johnson. And I like the Asian guy, and I think that represents my sensitivity."
That was awesome.
So good.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
They actually did a good job. They just like came through, hopped in, pulled up the whiteboard.
Yeah.
And they started doing it.
Yeah.
Well, those are the guys from Blackberry. I don't know if you noticed that, Jonathan.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while.
They're just like they're like at the beginning of like Research in Motion, like when it's just like a small little, and it's just like the group of nerds. It's like those 3.
Yeah, I think they must be just Matt Johnson's friends as well.
Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I know you guys are paid actors or whatever. And then he like takes off his jacket. I don't know why he took it off his jacket, but then he sees the tattoo.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna beat them up. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass."
Yeah, and he sees the tattoo of Jay on his on his arm. Yeah. He's like, "Why do I have this?" And he's all like, "They're all like, we all have this. We all have this."
This is so incredible.
He's all like, and then he's all like, "What's the plan for again?" And he's like, "We're trying to get tickets to Jay McCarroll's world tour."
Yeah.
And he's all like, "And what do I do with you guys?" He's like, we're a Jay McCarrol cover band.
It's so good. It's so perfect.
A Jay McCarrol cover band for the guy who only has one song.
Yes.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it's like it doesn't make sense in like logic, but it's like it works in the movie that like he would go like 17 years, get a tattoo, and never mention that he was friends with Jay to the other guys, until this one day,
Yeah,
which it doesn't matter, but
exactly,
it's funny.
That was hilarious. And then, what do you do? He
he goes outside, I think,
and he goes outside to do something.
The billboards, because he's like, oh, I need some fresh air, or whatever.
Yeah, the billboards and stuff. And there's like this random guy. He's like, Hollywood.
Yeah, this is so good too.
He was like saying like some random names. He was like talking about Arnold, and he's like talking about someone else, and he's like
Sylvester Stallone.
He's with everything. He's with everything.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
So funny. He's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
That was funny. And then he goes back to the thing, goes back to his crib, and they're like, oh, the plan worked. We got tickets. So then they're going, and you see him in the thing. How do you think they filmed the concert?
I literally don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder if they just like know someone that was doing a tour, and they just like were like, hey, can we like open the show with this and like film this for our movie? That's like the only thing I can think of,
It must
be
like
do a band,
Yeah, and they had like just like a random guy that had a "We Love You, Jay" sign, and like no one else had one.
Yeah,
and he like doing his bid, and Matt's seeing him, and it was whatever, and they got backstage passes, so he goes, and then he meets with Jay, and Jay recognizes him. He's like, how long has it been, man? 17 years. We used to have a band together. And Matt's like freaking out. It's like, oh, you don't remember? Oh, how'd you not remember? Remember the Orbits, the time machine. And then basically Jay's like security manhandles man, gets him out of there. And
you see like a crazy Doc Brown. Like that's
the
whole thing.
Basically. Yeah, and then Matt runs back to the RV. He's like, okay, we got to get out of here. Got to revert this. And he checks, and then the Orbits bottle is broken.
Yeah.
And then he like screams or whatever. And then we cut away to Jay's perspective right after they travel back to 2025.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, I think after he screams, it cuts to the montage.
Which montage?
The montage of him like becoming a star. Like it has like it cuts to his house, and then like it cuts to like the Oscars.
Oh, and, like, like the Jay McCarrol talking on the radio about who his best friend is.
Yeah.
Who do you try to make proud?
I think that's what. I think that's.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Which it's so funny. The Fantano review and the the Will Smith slap is so funny.
Oh, the Will Smith.
That's so funny.
Richard. Yeah,
it's so good. It's so good.
Oh my gosh,
I heard
hilarious.
Matt Johnson say that they filmed like a bunch of those, and so I hope they release them on like the extras. Like I know he said they filmed like a Hot Ones, interview, which that would have been funny. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what else they filmed, but it's probably so good.
I don't know, but yeah, that was hilarious. And then we get Jay's perspective, and he's like regaining consciousness after traveling. And then he hears his name on the radio in his song. Yeah. And then for some reason they drop his address on the radio, or what?
Yeah. Well, they said, who's the one lucky viewer that can say the name of Jay at the street that Jay McCarrol on? It's so funny. And it's just funny that they're like, he's playing the song that was in like his like dream state. The dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
So good.
And then he goes to his crib he never knew about, and he's like,
which is Drake's mansion.
Yeah.
Drake's mansion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I think I live here. And then they get him in.
he's like, "You're late" or whatever. And
what are you doing, man?
What are you doing, man?
And then they just get him prepped, and he's at the concert, and then they do his thing, and then we see that whole interaction again, and then after they
this is tour bus, right?
Well, it's
that's after
the interaction. This time is hilarious, where he's making fun of Matt. He's like, "You gained weight." I love these flashbacks.
All the flashbacks, black and white flashbacks.
Yeah, because it's black and white,
which is just pulled from the show,
down, And it's slowed down, and it's like slow motion making fun of them. It's so
but it's like different. All the flashbacks like have different stuff in them, doesn't it?
Well, or they show you like more of the scene.
Basically more of the scene.
They like cut, and then it's just what they didn't cut.
It's like so funny because like speaking of another one, when Matt goes to erase the plan like on the 2008 whiteboard, and he's on the sofa, and he's just like shaking it on top of 2008. He's just like on the bed, like up in it, and then he erases out. Like, what is this? What is this? And then it's hilarious. Oh, that one's hilarious. And then obviously security separates him from Matt, and then Jake books it to the RV, and he breaks the bottle. He's like, I don't want to leave this place, bro. I'm just going to try to do that. And just when Jay leaves is when Matt arrives. And then
there's like so many moments where they're just like barely missing each other, It's like Jay is leaving the van as like Matt's waking up, and then or Jay's leaving the van to break the bottle, and then Matt's showing up and trying to find the bottle. This happens a couple of times.
Yeah. And then I think this is where we get to his like RV or like trailer scene, because it's like, oh, okay, he's just like doing this thing, but he has like a trailer outside his crib, or what? Is that what's happening?
It's like his tour bus.
Tour bus, yeah.
Oh, that's his tour bus. Yeah,
he's about to go on a world tour.
And he's like, he steps in, and he's got these random people that he's never seen before. And
and they're just like,
how can I be? How can I? He's like, he has to play what Jay McCarrol would be like if he was famous, and he has like no idea what that's like. So he has to be like, he like goes back, and he's like, I'll take this room.
This one's mine.
Yeah. And they're like, what the fuck? Like,
obviously you're Jay McCarrol.
Yeah, it's weird how they don't like glaze him. They just like
don't. They don't even fuck with him, bro. It's so funny. Yeah, he's like, oh, let's get the N64 set up. They're like, I guess I'll play if you brought one. He's like, I don't even know if the TV has the hookup.
Yeah. And then he goes back. He's like heading back to his room, and he sees the gold Glock on the side.
And then there's like the flashbacks to like the black and white version of Matt.
It was like it was funny because on the flashback, it's like Jay is like smiling on the staircase now, where in like the original thing he was like just dead serious. But he's all like, oh, okay, at least I guess these friends
we got one
know
of
about
these.
This game at least that I like to play. This is just like the most insane part. He's like, I didn't know you guys like this, and he like Glocks one to the head. It's like you see the blood splatter, and I was like,
this is the most in the first watch. This is just the most shocking thing ever.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It comes out of left field so hard.
Like he's gonna shoot him.
Yeah,
like I thought he was gonna shoot him in like the arm or something. Like it's a real gun. But it's like you never expect to just like him to just be like shot in the head.
Yes,
like full out like flat out murder,
just right through the forehead and just splatter on the back of the wall. It's insane.
And then I think it cuts away to like a news broadcast, like breaking news.
Yeah, it cuts away to the Drake footage. When Drake was have that shooting outside of his house.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So it's like actual footage of the news report.
Yeah, news archives.
And they're like stitching it together to be Jay McCarrol, and he's like crawling out, like you see him like run away.
Yeah. Well, this is so incredible that it's like they shoot so much and they don't even know what they're gonna put into the movie. So they're like, oh, Drake has a shooting at his house. We need to go there and like shoot something that could fit into our movie.
Yeah.
And then like,
and it works.
And it perfectly works.
It's so funny.
It's really
Good. Oh, this is the moment when Jay pulls up to the old house with Matt.
Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, Matt, I don't appreciate how my security treated you the other day."
Yeah.
I love the way the door opens and you can't see him, and then it like opens more and he's standing there like this, and like the
wind's like glowing.
Yeah, it's like the most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah. And then he's all like,
Prince,
And then Matt's all like, "Okay, yeah, no problem." And then he turns it. And like before that, it's like Matt's talking about how he's trying to come up with a plan. He's like, "Oh, this would be much easier if Jay was here."
Mm-hmm.
And then he shows up, and then Jay's like about to leave, and he's like, "Oh, you said something about a time machine," because obviously he wants to get in. And then,
well, he wants to go back to where he didn't shoot the guy, so he can have his original life.
Yeah. So then, like, they're coming up with a plan or whatever. They're coming up with a plan, and he's all like, "Yeah," he's like, Matt's all like, "Yeah, let's go back to 2008." It's like, hypothetically, can we go back like 2 days ago? And he's like, "Why do you want to go back?" Yeah, we can, but why do you want to go back to? I spilled some wine on my pants.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but whenever they do the cut back to this,
the cut back to this,
like, or if hilarious. I killed someone,
it's
so funny. Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're like devising a plan because like they don't have any more orbits.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, and then they like trying to think of the ingredients.
The secret essence of the orbits that makes it possible for time
like writing down all the ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they
this is where they're doing the rap. They're like,
ABC.
So
they're like,
that was hilarious.
Cane sugar, whatever. And then it's like,
and it's like, this sounds like I'm doing the ABCs in 80s rap.
Well,
and he like starts doing the ABCs, and then she's all like, he stops playing because he wants to get back on track.
This is like, obviously this is in the show as well, but this is just like a showcase of how talented, first of all, Jay McCarrol is, where he can just whip up a piano, just like some notes on the piano, and then Matt Johnson can play off those notes so perfectly, where it's like they create little mini scenes that are like diegetically scored, and it's so they're like really smart for that, and like really Matt Johnson's a really good actor for that, and Jay McCarroll's a really good musician. They
know each other so well because they've been best friends for so long. Like Jay McCarrol was in the Dirties, and they've been friends for I don't even know how long, and it's just like you said, Jay McCarroll's just just so musically talented, and so it's like the show really does like bring that essence where it's just like perfect improv with just like Jay just like playing like this like gorgeous thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, and then I guess we can like fast forward. I mean, they're like thinking about the ingredients, and then they remember the slogan where it's like a bolt of lightning in a bottle.
Yeah,
they're like, that's not real. How does that even happen? It's like, and they said something about, oh yeah, like time travel wasn't real, but we got that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh man, only if we know when lightning would hit. And he's like, we know exactly what it hit, 9:03.
Yeah.
Which is like a perfect, just like that's just
use of the earlier. Yeah.
That's just so well like written and put in, and then we can fast forward to like their plan, which is like the most insane thing ever. Where
it's the ending of Back to the Future. It's completely
But like even beyond that, just like the climbing up the CN Tower with the ladder
again,
is just like insane. Like just a ladder, like how long does that take? That's got to take ages.
Well, they get up to the very top and then they climb the ladder. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like elevator up to the.
I thought
they snuck in. I thought they like snuck in at like some different room and like they climbed the entire thing.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because there was like some time like plot holes where I was like, how the hell did he get up there in 13 minutes?
Right.
And get back down.
Well, yeah.
And all the way back to the but yeah, he gets up there and they get like the longest piece of wire ever. like he has a rope,
so
and he gets a rope at the top of CN Tower, and he just drops it down the side, just flops it down, and everyone's just looking around like, what the hell is just happening? And there's just a land of ladies like, yeah, I have a friend up there. He's like, oh, he's a chef. And he's like, yeah, he's a chef.
This is so crazy because it's like you see the top down shot.
Chefs would be at the very top of the tower.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You see like the top down shot where he throws the rope down.
Yeah,
it's like genuinely falling all the way down.
Jay looks so scared and terrified.
That is actually like legitimately dangerous because a lot of rope just hits the ground. And
there's a lot of people around too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even know how they pulled off something so arbitrary like that.
Yeah, they must have like closed out the zone and then they just never. But that's like hard. Like, how do you plan where the rope is gonna land?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, they must have cleared out a large area and just like cut away to the reactions of people, and you don't see like the area, but yeah, and then Jay connects like an electric wire to it, and Matt's pulling it up. I wonder how long it took to pull up that thing. That's like a long distance to pull up, and then it's so funny because like security pulls up on Jay. He's like, what's going on? What are you doing? And he's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but my friend's a chef up there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And but then Matt gets the thing like set up, the wire, and then it's so funny because he gets back down and they're just like wheelbarrowing the rest of this wire.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful montage of like their friendship, you know.
Yeah.
Just running through the streets of Toronto together, like
it's so funny when they cut
I was about to say
wire.
They cut the wire.
Just to get
like, oh, we don't need this.
And it was like they got all the way to the it was like close to the Rivoli, I guess. Or is this like in front of their old apartment? I don't know what it was, but they're close to Rivoli.
I don't really know where geographically it is, but like
but they plug it in. They get the full green bar. It's like we're good to go. Lightning hits. We can time travel back. And then
well, I love the little gadget they just randomly have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like they just have like this thing that has bars.
Silly little gadget.
Somehow like I think just like the overall thing is so funny because it's like Matt just built this like aesthetically. It's just for looks, and somehow it just became a whole time machine. and then you just get like this random gadget that like can tell you when it works.
Yeah,
it's like so funny. And then I think this is where they're just kind of waiting it out. They're waiting for 9:03.
Yeah,
and then out of nowhere, it's like 13 minutes before 9:03. It's like the bar's loose, and they're all like, "What's going on?" And it was like the wire on top of the CN tower got disconnected.
Yeah.
So Matt's all like, I got you. He's like books it, and he's up there, and he's like trying to get it more secured, and you get like the helicopter on him looking at him, and the news is like funny because
before
like,
that he gets caught, you know, and like not caught, but like the news is like cutting
the news.
to him.
It's like it reveals.
It's like famous rock star Jay McCarrol, you know, murdered this guy and is now wanted. And he's just like hiding away in his hat.
He's hiding away in his hat, and then Matt gets a thing. He gets a full bars, and then Jay starts cheering. He like takes off his hat. He's like jumping. Yeah. He's like cheering, and then the police officer clocks him, and he's like, "Okay, I got to dip." He gets in the RV, starts driving, and then Matt got down. He didn't. He jumps. He was like, he's like, Matt said something before he jumped, right? He's like, "I'm sorry," or
like that.
And he jumps off, and you're like, "What?" And then you see him pull the chute, and he's like gliding.
Well, I love the part where it's like it shows the real people around because you have the little bar next to where they have this all set up, and it's like some guy comes up and it's like, "I see you on TV right there."
Yeah,
and he's talking to Jay McCarrol.
And then the guy like filming on Snapchat.
And then when Matt's on top of the CN tower, it's like there's like a woman that's like they're filming the TVs, and it's like man on CN Tower.
Yeah,
and it's like that makes you think like he's actually up there, which is so insane because that's the top of the fucking tower. But I don't know. So that's like another thing where it's like I don't even know how they did this.
Yeah, and it's like crazy. Like he jumped off and he like lands on top of a train or something, like a subway.
Mm-hmm.
And then he jumps off. He's like booking it back to the where they plugged in the other end of the wire, and it's disconnected. And since he like used a lot of wire at the top of the CN tower to like make it secure, he doesn't have enough to plug it in anymore. And while he's trying to figure it out, then this is like another use.
Jay is currently in like a car chase
with the police.
Yeah. Also wanting to, betray Matt and still go back 2 days earlier,
Yes, exactly.
And I like this is like another, like, just show you how good of improv there is. Like, there's like this flat out drunk girl that clearly pulls up on Matt.
Yeah.
He's like, you're French. How are you enjoying Toronto? While he's trying to plug this in, he's like, hold my walkie-talkie really quick, please.
Yeah. It's like you find this funny. This is like life or death.
This is my life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my life. And she's laughing. And then he's like, he's still trying to do it. And then a newspaper flies onto the panel.
Yeah.
And then he sees the thing. It's like Jay McCarrol murderer. And then this is where you get the cutaway back to when he's like playing drums. He's like, I spilled some wine on my plants, and I may or may not have killed someone.
So good.
And it's like whenever he's like, or I murdered somebody, it's like so slowed down and reverb.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Yeah,
and then, the newspaper is just such a it's so perfect that it happens like that, and
Yeah, and then you see the device go to full bars, and then you see Jay, he's like changing the date back to this, and
this is like one of the funniest shots in the whole movie to me. It's like when Matt realizes like he can't do this, but then he whips out the pliers from his back pocket.
The pliers.
And then it cuts away to Jay, and you're like, okay, you kind of know what he's gonna do. And then Jay's racing down the street, and it's like this great like pan over to fucking Matt.
Yeah, he just
like this. And he's like
it's like hilarious and emotional at the same time.
Yeah, well,
it cuts stupid how he's looking.
It cuts when he has the realization into the Canada Tire or whatever it's called. He's like, oh, if you cut through live wire, you'll get electrocuted.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, I'll be like a cartoon, like the electricity will flow through me,
and I'm like a skeleton. So funny. Oh man, and because it starts out just the funniest shot ever, where he's standing there, and then it like transitions because it goes through like this montage of Jay seeing what he's sacrificing himself for him right now, and then like seeing all the past moments of their like beautiful friendship over the years.
Yeah,
Oh, whoops.
And then you see like the shot of the electricity hitting the top of the CN tower and coming down the wire. And then Jay speeding up, and it hits 88 and he time travels. And it's like this, I don't know why, but I found this shot funny. And it's like Matt Johnson's hat, it's like bouncing.
Yes.
It keeps bouncing. And it lands, and I'm all like, damn. But then like when it lands, I'm like, damn, that's sad. It's like some sad shit.
Yeah.
And then we cut back, and it's kind of the beginning of the movie again, where Matt runs down the stairs like, I got it, 7th inning skydive.
Yeah.
And then you just see Jay smiling because it's like obviously nostalgic for him, and then we get the flashback where he sneaks back in after Matt and Jay have that fight, and Matt puts the "Don't Play Rivoli," sneaks back in, and he changes it to "Play at the Rivoli."
Well, I was gonna ask you guys. Did you guys notice the box? Because it's on the box of the orbits is on the stove.
Yeah.
This is like the one little nitpick I've noticed. It's like the one little flaw is like when you see them leave the apartment, the box is like oriented like 90 degrees this way, And then whenever he walks back in, it's like perfectly straight, which is just like such a nitpick, but I did notice it. Yeah.
But yeah. And then they
well, then they go and they say the 7th inning skydive, and he's just like, "Oh, maybe we should,
go leave earlier just in case they close the dome for bad weather." And he's like, "Great idea." And I think that cuts the movie. That's the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the movie.
But really good.
Yeah,
really good.
It's obviously just a completely entertaining movie about, and like just so funny. But then it's hilarious. Like an actual like meta thing about their relationship as friends over like the years, and like so many years, and then they get to make this show together again, like however many years later, 17 or whatever.
17, yeah. And like this is where I was like kind of happy now when you like revealed that there's going to be like season 3, because like they still haven't played at the Rivoli. So I was like, are we just done now? They never get to play at the Rivoli or what?
Yeah. No, they've said that season 3 is on the way if this movie does well, which it is doing very well.
I feel like Matt Johnson's thing is that they would never play at the Rivoli.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like he would never let that happen.
Or like if he does, like they would bomb so hard and like that would be the final thing,
Yeah. They'd probably like die.
Yeah, it's gonna cut to them doing like the little thing, like their intro, and he's gonna wait for them to do. He's gonna wait for the audience to ask for like an encore or something, and they're just not, and he doesn't have anything else planned.
Yeah. Well, this is in the web series, but they do it in the beginning of the movie too, where Matt Johnson's like, "Oh, we're gonna play at the Rivoli. We're gonna do this song." And then as soon as we come out, they're gonna ask for an encore. It's like that's
exactly
such a funny concept that immediately the band
is like, they're gonna ask for an encore.
Yeah, they like play
do the intro again. Do the intro again.
So funny. It's so funny.
It's so dumb.
It's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, Matt Johnson is just like a master at whatever he's doing. Yeah. It's like, I don't even know what to classify this as, but it's like solely Matt Johnson doing these type of things.
It's so much fun for him to make. Yeah. So that's just why he wants to do it.
Because it's just like real life. You're just interacting with real life. Mm-hmm. And I just love how there's just so much Canada baked into this.
Right.
It's just Canadian. I liked right before the movie there was Nirvana the band, the show ad, and they were advertising Cineplex.
Oh yeah.
And they were trying to come up with a jingle or whatever, and they did something. They were all like, and then Matt Johnson just did some stuff, and he just said some stuff, Cineplex, something, serving the community. It's like, this is not where you watch movies, this is where you get to be seen, or something like that. And they're all like, Cineplex, the theme.
Yeah, I just think the interactions with the public is like what I think is like, I think that's why this movie could only be made in like Canada, because the people react a certain way here.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Like whatever nonsense they're doing in the States, I feel like it's raps.
Yeah, they're like they'll talk to Matt.
Yeah.
Like on the
street.
Well,
you take the guy that was like, they're trying to close the electrical box, and he's like,
exactly.
How long are you gonna be here? And he's like, I don't, like, how long do you need me here?
Like 30 minutes, and he's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, and it's like such a ridiculous. 30 minutes is a long time to just wait there for
anyone in America. They tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not exactly. And even though like I think the guy, like, didn't he just leave? Like I think he
probably
left
did
anyway. He just left anyway. But he's just shining him on. He's just like being nice to be nice to him.
Yeah, he's being nice to be nice. I mean, in Canada, in the States, they'd probably just tell you to piss off.
Yeah, he's just shining him on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the best movie of the year so far for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
100%. And probably will be for a little while until, I don't know, probably summer when some bangers are coming out, at least for me.
Yeah.
But
for me, I don't know if anything is going to top this. Like, this is like like so insane. Like just genuinely one of my favorite movies of the decade. Like
yeah.
Like yeah. And what I love about this movie, how you guys were talking about like how Canadian it is, it's like it's subverting the thing where it's like, oh, we have money now to do this big project. We're gonna do a world tour, you know. We're gonna take Nirvana the Band the show everywhere. And it's like, no, they're subverting that and doing it local to show love to the place they love, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like an ad for Toronto, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like the most fun ad ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this like the strongest year of film like we've had in a while? Like
start
in terms of new like current year releases. Like this might be like the strongest.
100%.
Yeah. Like I've noticed. It's insane. Like already a 4.5 for me.
Yeah.
I think 4.5s for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last time we've given like a unanimous score like this was when we did one
Sent
battle
Out.
after another.
Or you mean as like, a high score?
Like like super high.
When we all recorded one battle, it was a 4.5 for all of us. I know Kuyve's raised it to a 5 since.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's already a statement by itself. Like we haven't had anything unanimous like that since
this is
one battle after another, which is obviously one of the best films of this decade.
Yeah, generational and magical movie this is. Like
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Like I just want to like rewatch it again, you know.
100%. It's so easily rewatchable.
Yeah, I do want to rewatch this.
And I can't wait to get my hands on the Blu-ray and like
bro,
they said they're doing the audio commentary.
I remember we were like talking, like I know you were talking with someone else about this, but like the funniest thing ever would be if this movie got a Criterion.
Oh yeah. It's like I don't even
that would
know
be
what
like
that would be.
That would be a pre-order without a doubt.
It would be so ridiculous and over the top.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, we that's it for Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie. Awesome movie.
Yeah.
If you kind of catching the last bit of this, definitely go watch it if you haven't.
Best movie of the year so far.
One of the best movies of the decade.
Yep, 100%. Fantastic movie.
Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, and comment if you've seen the movie. Comment your favorite joke, bit, scene, anything like that from either the movie or the TV show. You know, what is your favorite Nirvana the Band the show moment? First up on the news, we have Robert Duvall has sadly passed away at the age of 95. This is, you know, obviously incredibly tragic, like a huge titan of cinema. You know, it's, you know, not necessarily shocked. You know, he was not the youngest guy out there, but it's still just incredibly sad. You know,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Yep. It's, you know, one of the GOATs, man. You know,
he is.
Yeah. Next piece of news: Jason Statham will star as Jason Statham in new action comedy Jason Statham Stole My Bike. This film is being developed by David Leitch.
I'm so locked for this.
What is
like
this?
Some random meta stuff, but I'll be locked.
This reminds me of the Nick Cage movie. Like, this is what this is.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
That was fun too. I thought that was fun.
It's like, I don't know, man. It's like,
I feel like this.
I like Jason Statham,
but the thing is, with the Jason Statham movie, you can still make it action because like this guy's a black belt. He does this stuff.
But just like, I don't know, what's the purpose of making this like meta Jason Statham movie?
But what's the purpose of making any movie, man? It's just fun stuff. Just make
I guess. I don't really see the appeal. Well, I would just rather another Jason Statham movie, you know.
I think there's a way that this could be like a good movie, but
I think this is gonna
by David Leitch. It has to be not directed by David Leitch.
I think this is gonna be very comedy based. I feels like.
Yeah.
Which I can be in for. Like, there's something about Jason Statham comedy. It just works. Like,
I don't know. I have to see a trailer. Just like off rip, this sounds really ridiculous and sounds like it could go horrible, or it could be like, you know, a decent time. You know.
I can be locked in on this one though.
Yeah. Anora director Sean Baker on his next film. It's my love letter to the Italian sex comedies of the 60s and 70s. So I'm leaning into that. We want to shoot this year.
Interesting.
Cool.
This dude loves sex and movies.
He does.
He does.
That's
he makes it work.
Like his whole thing now. Yeah. Well, that's like been his whole thing. But I don't know. I like Sean Baker's. I've seen 2 of his movies, which I like both of them. I want to see him do something else. That's my thing. It's like,
but like even though he's doing the same thing, each of his films are so singularly coded that they're still very different from one another.
Sure. And I'm definitely interested in this movie as kind of a blank check from Anora,
Because like you can even though there's such a vast difference between the Florida Project and Anora. Like
sure, or even like Tangerine and Anora,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish this guy would get out of his comfort zone a little.
Well, is this
what would you like to see him tackle? Is my question.
I don't necessarily know. It's just I just feel like I don't know. I'm getting into Twitter shit real quick, but
semantic show.
Yeah. It's just I'm tired of perverse Sean Baker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he does it so good. It's like I wouldn't hate it.
He does it well. It's just it kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think that's just his thing. But I'm wondering
if is his thing.
I'm wondering, is this he said it's going to be an ode to the '60s Italian sex comedies?
Yeah.
Is he going to make it a period piece, or is this just
I don't think it. I don't think it is.
I don't think. I think he's just inspired by
And then
a period piece would definitely be something new for him.
A period piece would be cool. That would be cool.
And then also a movie maybe in a different country. Because all his movies are in America.
Yeah, very local to him.
They're very American movies. Mm-hmm, so I was wondering, this could be, maybe even in Italy. I don't even know.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. But like I was saying, I'm excited to see what he does with piggybacking off of Anora. Anora won the Palme d'Or, won the Oscar for Best Picture. Mikey Madison won for Best Actor. He won for Best Directing, Best Editing. Did it all.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's an interesting guy. He's a really.
I'll still be locked in regardless. I've been liking all his movies.
Yeah. He's a weird guy.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah, sure. Mike Flanagan's Carrie series will reportedly premiere in October on Prime Video.
I don't know. Can't say. I'm locked. I'm locked in. I'm definitely gonna be watching it. I can't say I'm gonna enjoy it though. I'll be surprised if I like it even a quarter of the amount I like Brian De Palma's one. Yeah.
I don't know how you can be a guy that makes movies and watch fucking De Palma's Carrie and be like, I want to try this again.
Yeah.
And
I will give Flanagan the benefit of the doubt.
Put a candle to it.
Doing it for the paycheck, maybe. I don't know.
He's always doing it.
If he's doing it for a paycheck, he just has no backbone and he has no integrity.
Man. Dude, we were talking about this last week. He's the Stephen King merchant, bro.
He's such a Stephen King merchant, and it's actually disgusting. Bro. It's so gross.
Is he directing this or what?
See,
do we know?
I actually,
or is he just writing the script? Because the script I can understand. I don't know what it is. They're doing a Stephen King adaptation. They have Flanagan on speed dial.
He probably loves the De Palma movie too. He probably because Mike Flanagan
he probably does.
He's a cinephile.
Maybe Flanagan's just a fan of Stephen King, man. I think he just loves his stuff, and he's he thinks it's a pleasure to be adapting it. Obviously, I feel like Flanagan himself knows it probably won't live up to De Palma's, but he's going to try his best.
This is my thing.
That's where it's
This is my thing with the modern remake, and I know I'm gonna step on some toes a little bit because you guys like this movie a lot, but Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, he is such a big fan of the Dracula and Nosferatu movies he came before that to me he's unable to make something purely his own. He's pulling from those earlier stuff, and it doesn't feel uniquely his. you can tell it's a Robert Eggers movie, but there's nothing to it that makes it feel his. And I don't want that to be a trend. And I don't
How
want
can you tell it's a Robert Eggers movie and not it be his?
I think you can tell it's an Eggers movie, but I think the stuff that he tries in the Nosferatu remake is, I don't think he gets there. And I don't like, I like that movie a lot, but it's kind of gotten worse and the more I've thought about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, I think that movie's weird because it's like, it's very Eggers, and he's
like
kind of
the visual aesthetic fits Eggers. You know what I mean? Like you tell that it fits his other movies. That's how you know it's an Eggers movie.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't.
But I haven't seen like Nosferatu movies beyond like the OG and his. I mean, obviously I've seen this like a random like, I don't know, Shadow of a Vampire, which is not even like the Nosferatu story, but obviously you've seen Werner Herzog's. What's your guys' take on that? Like, how does he tackle it to make it different than
Werner Herzog's is very interesting because it's a very different movie from the Murnau one. And Robert Eggers is very indebted to that Murnau movie because that, like, when he was in college, it like completely changed his life, because he went to a showing of that,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He's such a big fan of that movie that he's just like, I'm excited that I even get to do something like this, which I feel like is something that Flanagan will do with. He's like, oh, I'm such.
But the thing is,
it's not that. But Eggers is like that's my thing forever, and like that's the reason. It's like the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein thing. Flanagan's just like a normie who likes every Stephen King book.
No,
yeah, but the thing is,
there's a difference.
The thing I can argue is I'm not sure about the context of De Palma's, like how true it is to Stephen King's novel.
Yeah,
but I know about like Doctor Sleep. I know at least I'm not a big fan of the movie itself. I haven't read. I
don't think it's good at all.
But there are book lovers that love Doctor Sleep because it's so accurate to what happens in the novel.
That's like a cheap that's like bad adaptation at that point.
Yeah, it's not
even doing anything unique with it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing anything unique, but in the end, it is an adaptation. It's like
you're taking yourself out of the movie. It's like it's basically like Mike Flanagan's just an insert for Stephen King as a director.
Yeah, but like it's almost like it could also be that he just has such a love for those books and stuff that he just wants to make it true. It's
but that's what I'm saying.
What would I put?
That's what I'm saying when I compare him to Eggers. He's such a fan of the original material that he kind of puts his own filmmaking decisions and preferences aside to.
But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes
for me,
the reason not necessarily bad. It's just it's annoying, And
on the Eggers Nosferatu thing, just for me, the reason that movie isn't like totally successful is because Eggers is trying something new with like the filmmaking, the actual like filmmaking, and I don't think it worked well. And I feel like he might realize that, like the way that the story is like actually filmed in that movie, it feels wrong. Like just like the weird, how they never cut, like everything is a long take. I don't, and it's like a new thing for him. So I think he tried something and he got it wrong.
Yeah,
and he might realize it next time.
Yeah. See, I can hop on board with that. At least I think, like, it's weird for Nosferatu. I walked out of the theater as like around like the 4-star. I thought it was really good, and it kind of grew on me as I left. Like sleeping on, I'm all like, this movie's insane. And then over time, maybe I need to rewatch it again. But over time, I'm all like, maybe some of these weren't like as good as I remember it.
Yeah.
It's like maybe that could have been done differently.
For me, I was very excited on Christmas Day. I saw it on Christmas Day. And I was a little let down, but I still liked the movie. And then I rewatched it like a week later with my friend, and it just got so much worse on rewatch. Everything just felt so much more obvious, and it's just like I was not enamored by the kind of like first watch like glow of it, where it's like this is like a new shiny toy, that's like everyone's talking about, and like,
Yes.
I'm like, yeah. And so like whenever that wears off, it's like, oh, I don't think this is like what Kuyve was saying. I don't think it's very successful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can get on board with that.
Yeah. This is a little piece of news for you, Jonathan. Stephen Amell has been cast as the lead in the Baywatch reboot.
I don't know what that has anything to do with me, bro. I don't know.
Aren't you a Stephen Amell fan?
I'm a fan because he's a Canadian. I can give him that.
I thought you liked Arrow.
I do like Arrow. I do like Arrow, but I do like Arrow, but like I like Arrow for Arrow. I don't like it because of Stephen Amell. It's like I never locked in on Suits LA.
Okay, fair enough. He's the guy that played Green Arrow
in the CW shows. He's in.
I don't think.
Oh, there is one. There is one that he does with his cousin Robbie Amell or something, like Code 8. Code 8.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a part 1, part 2 for that.
Yeah, Code 8 and Code 8 part 2.
Sure. Yeah. I threw this in just because I knew you liked Arrow. I was like, I wouldn't have covered this otherwise.
I don't really care for Stephen Amell. I don't care for Baywatch. Did you say it's a movie or a show?
It just says Baywatch reboot. So
interesting. That could be a show, low-key.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, little minor piece of news. The next is a Dead by Daylight movie is moving forward at Blumhouse. David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, The Conjuring 2, and Alexandra Aja Crawl are writing the script. It's just another fucking like we got
like why
last year until
why and how
one of those.
Why and how does it work? Like it's like I always have to like just put my head down as soon as I hear Blumhouse. It's like I just don't mess with Blumhouse anymore. Like they'll have their few good movies, obviously they have their Get Outs and things like that, but it's like nowadays I just can't trust them anymore. It's like I'm always expecting it to be one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life.
Sure. Well,
basically,
we've had this discussion before.
Yeah, we did. And
what I want to say is that like all these like stupid video game stuff it's getting really annoying really fast.
See, the thing is sometimes it works, with
sometimes it does.
With Mortal Kombat, like for example, Mortal Kombat, it works. Sure. It's just like a stupid fun fighting game.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's going to be entertaining.
However,
Return to Silent Hill. Silent Hill works. It has like a crazy narrative.
However, this is my thing. Dead by Daylight. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the game.
I'm familiar. This is probably my same point that you're going to get to.
It is such a fan of other movies, and it is only pulling from other movies. They add Leatherface, Freddy Krueger as like characters. Chucky.
They got random stuff. They got Vecna in there now.
So it's just gonna be Cabin in the Woods.
But the question is that's what I'm not understanding what this movie's supposed to be, because like with these other video game movies I can understand whether it's like you can understand the entertainment of it,
right,
or like, you can understand the story of it all.
Last year,
but Dead by Daylight has no story and no originality. Mm-hmm. So what is happening? Like
so it's just the ultimate slaw thing.
Yeah.
Well, Kuyve, so basically it's just like you're a serial killer. You can pick any serial killer from any horror movie, and you're just like you're going out and trying to kill these like other characters you're playing with. It's like, an online.
It's basically
there's no story. There's no nothing to it. That's literally
it's like an online game where people just have to go around throughout this map and get like parts and pieces to escape it. And there's going to be another player who's a serial killer who's just going to come out and try to kill these players, and that's it. Like every game is just you trying to escape the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so the movie like 100% will be terrible unless they experiment with, and they do like some weird crazy thing where it has the Dead by Daylight name on it, but it's like
it's so formally interesting.
So and what did you say the names attached to this were and what they work with?
David Leslie Johnston McGoldrick, known for The Conjuring 2, and Alexandra Aja, known for Crawl.
Wait, are these the actors? We don't know the director.
Is these actors?
No, these are the writers.
Writers. Conjuring 2, I can get on board with. Crawl is something I find actually decent.
Yeah, I think that movie's probably not that bad.
Yeah, that's the director and writer.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be on the side where I'm just like going in with the lowest expectations whatsoever.
Yeah.
And if they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. I'll be happy. But
it's like making a Fortnite movie. It's like Fortnite's pulling on other stuff. You know, it's literally horror. Fortnite.
No, but at least Fortnite, they have like their default skins, right? They have their like roots. I don't know what the roots.
Or they even have like the Save the World. You know, remember that when that was a thing, they could at least do something from that.
I don't know. I don't know the roots of Dead by Daylight. Did they have like their own original serial killer that they used?
Don't think so.
I don't even know. Like every other week, I see like, oh, we've added Jigsaw to this game. We've added
literally.
We've added Ghostface to this game. We added Vecna to this game now.
Yeah,
and it's like, what we're gonna have like Return to Silent Hill. They probably added Pyramid Head now or something.
Probably so. They have like
they have to have. If there's fan service, the movie will be bad. If they don't do any fan service and have like none of the characters, then it could be an interesting movie.
If it's fan service in the cabin in the woods style type of thing, it might be interesting at least.
Yeah,
because I mean, I don't think there's a movie without fan service, especially for this when it's like the game's built on fan service.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of just a mess of a movie.
Yeah.
Last piece of news: Daniel Kaluuya will star in a new sci-fi thriller, Hotel from Together director Michael Shanks.
You're Together's biggest fan. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. The film follows a man who wakes up trapped in a hotel with no idea why he's there, who's trapped him, and how to escape. This is Daniel Kaluuya's first role since Nope, right? Is that right?
I think it might be. Unless when did no, it has to be. I think Judas and the Black
kind of big, you know. Daniel Kaluuya is a big actor that we don't get anymore, really. Or we don't get a lot. So anytime he's in a movie, I'm very excited. Michael Shanks, though, like
what has Michael Shanks done?
Together.
Remind me again.
Together. I don't know what else. I think that's his debut, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, interesting. But I feel like Kaluuya must have.
He's done some like short films, but that's like his like feature debut.
I'm assuming Kaluuya saw something in the script that brought him out of like this hiatus.
I only like kind of like that movie because of Alison Brie and Dave Franco. You know, it's like the movie just completely doesn't work without them, and I don't even like the movie. You know, so there's nothing to Michael Shanks as a director. You know, and I know you guys haven't seen it, so but like. It's nothing. It's a nothing movie, you know.
Yeah, but I'm assuming there's some special sauce in that script.
Yeah, I don't know if Daniel Kaluuya saw the script and he likes that, or I don't know if
it's a big bag.
Michael Shanks, I don't know. Maybe it's a big bag. I don't know. But like for this to be like Daniel Kaluuya coming out after like years of not acting, it's crazy, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be interesting.
We have. Thank you for everybody who listened and listened to us talk about our favorite movie of the year. We will see you next week for what is it called? How to Make a Killing?
How to Make a Killing.
The new Glenn Powell movie.
Yes.
See you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.